Closed captioning provided by the full-time MBA program in the Haslam College of Business. Learn, transform, lead. It all starts here. Big Orange Basketball, the Rick Barnes Show. Time now to go inside the orange for an exclusive look at the basketball balls. The Rick Barnes Show, hosted by Tennessee head basketball coach Rick Barnes and the Vol Network's Bob Kessley.
Pulls up, fires a three. That's good.
Welcome to Big Orange Country and the Rick Barnes Show. Brought to you each week by the Big Orange Debit Card, only from the official bank of the Vols, First Tennessee. Buy Ford. Pick and roll in a new Ford with available EcoBoost technology, only at your local Ford dealer. By Verizon. Come home to a better network. Verizon, official wireless provider of the Tennessee Volunteers. And by Farm Bureau Insurance. With agents in more communities than any other insurer, Tennessee turns to Farm Bureau Insurance, the official insurance of the Vols.
Tennessee-Kentucky basketball series has always been special, and Tennessee added to the rivalry on Tuesday night with a big 84-77 comeback victory over the Cats. Coach, congratulations. It was a special night in Thompson-Boling Arena.
Thanks, Bob. It was really, I'm so proud of our players, and they really played their hearts out and stayed with it. Well, as everyone knows, we got down, and those guys just stayed with it and worked their way back in the game, and were able to get a nice win.
What were the keys to getting back into the game?
I think keeping their poise and not, because we now, if anybody knows what it's like to lose a big lead, we know how that can happen, and it's happened to us a number of times this year. But I thought our poise were good. I thought we had a great effort from start to finish defensively, and we knew we would have to do that. And when you really think about everyone, there wasn't one guy that went in that game that didn't make some kind of effect on the game to help us win it.
Armani Moore was very special in the game.
I thought he was terrific, and when he really can get down and lock in and play defense, I thought he was locked in on the offensive end too. He only had maybe 2 possessions where he got a little bit too emotional, but otherwise I thought he was really composed. His defense was outstanding. I thought he set a great tone for us there. He did a little bit of everything, and obviously we count on him to do a little bit of everything for us.
Your bench outplayed Kentucky as well, and Shabari Phillips came off the bench. Dietrich Mostelli gave you really good minutes.
Well, I thought our bench was really good. You know, Shambari probably was locked in mentally, defensively, better than he has been at any point this year. He did a great job. Dietrich, again, was really good. He made a couple really nice plays for some big shots. He hit some big shots, a big layup at the time. But those 2 guys were very important.
And of course, Kevin Punter was Kevin Punter.
And had to work for every bounce that he had, really. You know, Kentucky, I think, is an excellent defensive team and extremely well coached, and they're not going to give you anything easy. You know, they're going to make you fight for really, he had to fight for almost every step, but he stayed with it and made some nice plays for us. And but he, again, we talk about his work ethic all the time, and it certainly paying off for him.
We'll break down Tennessee's win over the Kentucky Wildcats when we come back in just a moment.
You're never too young to be a VFL. Sign up for the Junior Vols Club. For more information or to sign up for Junior Vols, visit utsports.com. Presented by the Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic. Proudly serving the University of Tennessee Athletic Department since 1949.
Our family, we're not like any other. We're spirited, tough, loyal. We believe in tradition and honor. Generation after generation, we're Vols for life. This is my family. And this is my truck.
It's all about family football and F-150 on a Tennessee Saturday. Now drive F-150 with 0 for 60 or get up to $10,349 in total savings.
Go Vols!
Well, we all know the Power T is Tennessee. I love pulling out my Big Orange debit card. I want everybody to know that I'm committed to First Tennessee Bank the way First Tennessee Bank is committed to me. This is something really special because you understand the commitment that First Tennessee Bank has made to the University of Tennessee. You know that you're part of a great team and you're proud of it. You're proud to show that card, and you know that you love the loyalty that they've given us. You'll find the Power T at First Tennessee.
Daddy, why do zebras have stripes?
Camouflage. Camouflage, honey.
Why is the sky blue?
Refraction. Refraction.
Why do I have fingerprints? What is the NASDAQ? Do turtles like cheese?
Yes. No. Johannes Kepler. The Constitution. Zinc with a coating of copper.
Where do babies come from?
Check, please.
Farmers have all the answers. Get yours at FBITN.com.
In Tennessee, natural gas keeps going. Tennesseans know natural gas water heating heats water twice as fast as same-size electric. In Tennessee, natural gas keeps going. Tennesseans know natural gas home heat means fresh air warmth throughout your home. Natural gas keeps going. Tennesseans know natural gas means greater resale value. In Tennessee, man's best friend is
natural gas.
Almost.
The Rick Barnes Show is being brought to you by the Dish 3-year TV price guarantee. Same price every month for 3 years. Dish, proud sponsor of the Big Orange.
By the natural gas utilities and pipeline companies in Tennessee.
Natural gas.
And by UT Medical Center, Tennessee's hospital. UT Medical Center, wisdom for your life.
What we did, I thought our defense was good at the start of the game and against obviously an outstanding team, and we didn't score early. They were really playing well, and then our guys just fought and stayed in it.
Did you change things or just play better?
Again, I thought our offense got a little bit better, and we still stayed with it defensively, and just a great effort by our guys.
Let's talk about some of the concepts you used to get back in the game.
Right here's a little set that Kentucky runs, and really a great job, maybe as good a job as Shambari Phillips has done all year defensively, and that's the one thing we've tried to get him to work on and get consistent with. Here he has to fight over those that post man, comes around here, and great job right here. Didn't get a lot of help from Admiral, but he does a good job of not giving up the layup. And then they come back at him right here, and he's isolated one-on-one, and he does just a great job of staying attached all the way across the court. He comes back right here, one-on-one defense against a terrific player. He's able to stay between him and the basket and force a tough shot, a shot that he can obviously make. And then Armani does a great job with everyone right here coming back in here to rebound the ball. That's a really good possession for us. And then coming down here, this is last play of the first half, and they go to a little dribble handoff and a little bit of a ball screen right here. And you see a little dribble handoff, ball screen coming, and we switch it in this situation. And Armani does, again, a terrific job on a terrific player right here, where, again, great job moving his feet, getting in a stance. And then Dietrich's out here. Now he's going to have to guard this drive. Great help by Shambari again, where he's in the gap there, and now he's got to close out. He does a great job of getting back there and blocking that shot.
How important is communications, talking through all of this for you?
Well, it is, but it's probably more through repetition throughout the year because some things happen so quickly, but that's just a great job by our team right there. And the better we are, it's indicative of how well we play team defense.
Offensively, though, you had to get to a point where you had to score a lot to get back in this game.
We did, and right here is just an out-of-bounds play that we run, and we try to open the floor up, and Kevin does a really good job of getting the ball, and they kind of overrun their coverage. And this is a shot right here he really does work on. We spend a lot of time, or he spends a lot of time in the gym right here where he gets it, comes in, that's his high floater, and he really has great hands, and he's very good in this mid-range area, and he's obviously getting very good at making layups, but that's a tough shot, and does a great job. And here against their pressure, I thought Kentucky did a great job all night, making us really compete for every bounce. And right here, you see they're working Kevin again in the backcourt, and he gets the ball up here, and we're trying to get our spacing on the other end. Now they come with a double team. They come with a double team, and he does a good job getting it out of his hands quick. Armani does a good job catching it, locating, and he looks to the side, and Dietrich makes just a terrific play right here where he comes in and splits it and makes a great lay. This is a great layup right here. But again, just a great job by everyone really doing their job.
I thought the key thing in the game is that your team stayed poised and confidence to get back in this thing.
Well, if anybody knows that a big lead can get away from you, we do.
Yeah.
And so we know that. And so the fact is that we just kept telling our guys, hey, we just got to keep grinding, stay with our game plan, keep doing what we're doing, and eventually we're going to make some shots, and we did.
So that's breaking down the Tennessee victory over the Kentucky Wildcats. We'll have more Tennessee basketball in a moment.
Hunter drives right side, a little floater is good. Boston makes a move, drives to the basket, reverse layup, beauty! It's Hubbs against Murray on the baseline, turns, hooks it up, good! Bogwin for the slam! On a Volunteers rally from 21 points down. Beat the Kentucky Wildcats tonight. Tennessee 84, Kentucky 77.
Healthcare is most effective when it's customized to you, the patient. That's why Volunteer Pharmacy offers compounding services using state-of-the-art equipment and high-quality ingredients. This allows us to offer medications and dosage forms that are not commercially available and free of unnecessary additives, so you get the most out of your prescribed treatments. Let our family take care of your family. Visit Volunteer Pharmacy today and learn how we can customize your medications to work for you.
1 Tennessee. 1 sustainable goal. 0 waste in Big Orange Country. No sort recycling. Now 0 excuses. Made possible by Eastman, Food City, and Waste Connections. No sort makes it easy to be a good sport. Take your shot at sustainability. At Tennessee, good sports always recycle.
Excellence is finding ways to solve new challenges. It's one of the reasons we created our 6 centers of excellence. Physicians from different disciplines working together to provide better solutions for you. It's a collaborative effort that pushes us to be our best and to provide you with the best care possible. Excellence is a journey that we take every day. The University of Tennessee Medical Center. Wisdom for your life.
RootMetrics, in the nation's largest independent study, tested wireless performance across the country. Verizon won big with 153 state wins. AT&T got 38, Sprint got 2, and T-Mobile got 0. Verizon also won first in the U.S. for data, call, speed, and reliability. AT&T got text. Stuck on an average network? Join Verizon, and we'll cover your cost to switch.
It's time now to go inside the orange. Brought to you by Vol Network Home Entertainment. Available at participating Walmart locations and online at volnetwork.tv.
Armani Moore just takes it away from Thornwell. Goes in, left-hand layup, good.
Armani Moore isn't just a point guard, or a wing, or a post player. Armani Moore is everything.
That shot's blocked by Armani Moore.
Uncommon for a college athlete? Yes. But his versatility is helping Tennessee in more ways than one.
3 top of the circle, good.
He affects the game in so many areas and has literally played all 5 positions for us. I mean, a lot of people say that, he can play, 1 through 4, 1 through 5. He's done it for our team. He has literally played every single position and knows every single position on the floor. And so when you have a guy like that, it brings great value and versatility.
I think it was after my 9th grade year, I started playing and my coach put me at the point guard. And it was just because of my passing ability. He thought that, I could make plays for others. I knew how to read the game and stuff like that. So I think that's what kind of led me into it.
On the defensive end, Moore is a nightmare for his opponents. He leads the team in block shots and ranks 3rd in the SEC, despite being only 6'4".
I just think it's, having that will to win, ever since I've been a kid, I hated losing, almost to the point where I'm ready to fight if I lose, but.
That's his best talent, it's his competitiveness, and that is a talent that most people don't talk about. Yes, he is the tone setter, he's our best defender, he's going to take the challenge to guard the best guy, he's our most physical player, he's our most competitive player, so yeah, he sets the tone, and other guys, they have no choice, they better follow him.
Brilliant block by Armani Moore.
I know what he's going to give each and every night. He's going to bring that energy that we need to our team and that defensive mindset we need to have. So, it's an honor to play with a guy like him, a tough guy.
Moore can transform from the point to the post in no time. Though as a senior, he still has time to grow as a leader.
I'm trying to make sure I'm a leader to the younger guys and also to the older guys as well. Because that's just what's needed, and I just want to show everybody, basketball is not always about scoring points, about trying to be the best player on the team. It's about being what's best for what the team needs.
The team needs him to act as a point in all positions, and Moore is more than happy to give the team the looks they need to win. For the Rick Barnes Show, I'm Maddie Glab.
Thoughts when you first met Armani Moore when you got on campus?
Well, really, the first time I sat down with him, Bob, he wasn't sure he wanted to play. I think it's been tough on him, as I think all the players going through, a number of different coaches here in a couple of years. But obviously, I'm glad he did, and I can tell you, I love Armani Moore because he, for a lot of reasons. I love him as a person, but on the court, he's got a competitive spirit about him that I think every coach wishes we could really teach.
Bottle it,
and but he's got that great competitive spirit, and he's really a good teammate. I love the way that, and he knew that we knew that we were going to put a lot on he and Kevin Punter, more so. Coach Ogden talked about it during that segment where Armani has played every position on the floor, and that's not an easy thing to do. But I know one thing, he's got the utmost respect for the University of Tennessee, and his teammates have the utmost respect for him because he truly has been a very selfless player in the fact that, again, he's willing to do whatever he has to do to help us win.
Leads by example, too, doesn't he?
He does, and you know what, I don't think anyone's perfect, but I tell you what, there's not a guy on our team that would not say that, really every day that when he comes between those lines, he wants to play and he wants to get better.
Armani Moore, one of the leaders on this Tennessee basketball team. We'll take you in the gym when we come back in a moment.
Calhoun's and the Vol Network invite you to talk Tennessee basketball every Monday night on Vol Calls. Join special guests in person or tune in from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern as the Vol Network broadcasts live from Calhoun's on the River in downtown Knoxville.
When this card comes out, prices come down. With the Food City Value Card, you'll earn value points toward 15 cents off per gallon or 5% off your groceries. Only at Food City.
We interrupt these Tennessee highlights to bring you this message of thanks.
To all of our Tennessee Fun family, I'd like to say thank you for what you do for Tennessee student athletes.
What we do on the field is not possible without your generosity, so thank you.
But most importantly, you make a difference for all of us in the classroom.
You've invested in my future.
In my career.
In my life. So again, thank you.
The Tennessee Fund is grateful to all of our donors and the difference you make in the lives of our student athletes.
Our family, we're not like any other. We're spirited, tough, loyal. We believe in tradition and honor. Generation after generation, we're Vols for life. This is my family. And this is my truck.
It's all about family football and F-150 on a Tennessee Saturday. Now drive F-150 with 0 for 60 or get up to $10,349 in total savings.
Go Vols!
Daddy, why do zebras have stripes?
Camouflage. Camouflage, honey.
Why is the sky blue?
Refraction. Refraction.
Why do I have fingerprints? What is the NASDAQ? Do turtles like cheese?
Yes. No. Johannes Kepler. The Constitution. Zinc with a coating of copper.
Where do babies come from?
Check, please.
Farmers have all the answers. Get yours at FBITN.com.
The Rick Barnes Show is being brought to you by Farm Bureau Health Plans. We've got you covered. Get a rate quote online at fbhealthplans.com or at your local Tennessee Farm Bureau office. By Eastman Chemical Company, promoting sustainability. Remember, good sports always recycle. And by Vol Network Home Entertainment, available at participating Walmart locations and online at volnetwork.tv.
Maddie Glab here with Coach Lanier and a lot of the Tennessee basketball team. Today we're going to break down one of the options that Pick and Roll presents. I'll let you guys take it. Go ahead.
All right, we're going to talk about what we call a spread pick and roll. It's first predicated on great spacing, so we would have our shooter in the corner, big down low, and we start with the ball in what we would call the slot. In football, that would be similar to what we would refer to as the seam on a football field. Corner shooter, and then hopefully another shooter here outside this slot, all right? And then what we want is, we want our big to sprint out of the post and set the screen at what we refer to as a downhill angle. Now, it's really important now that the ball handler wait for the screen to arrive. If he goes too soon and the defender is moving and we hit him, it's going to be a foul on our big. So we want to make sure we don't put our big in foul trouble. What we mean when we say a downhill angle is that we don't want to set the screen perpendicular so that it's too easy for the defense to just go under the screen and meet him on the other side, right? What we want to do is set it at a downhill angle, because if he tried to go under at that angle, it would create too much space against good players and we can get going on the move, all right? So what this screening angle does is it forces Brad, who's the defender now, to go over the top, and it brings a second defender into the play. The big who sets it, we're teaching them to turn and sprint and get a free run to the rim. So as soon as you get two guys on the ball, that means nobody's guarding Kyle as he runs to the rim. And so now, with our floor spaced and open, somebody's got to decide who's going to protect the basket. Most of the time, that help comes from the strong side because the ball's going away. So most teams teach the further you are away from your further away your man is from the ball, the further you can get away from him, so we can protect the rim here. And now, if this is taken away, it means Lamonte's open coming out of the corner, and now we've created a situation where we've got closeouts. Started with two on the ball, now we got them playing from behind, chasing. Very good shooter, very good driver, and as that's happening, we've got an opportunity to seal, take up that space, look for a roll-in, or create a driving lane for Lamonte to go to the basket.
Shamari, this is a play that does take a lot of work with your team, but when you see something like this developing and go ahead and act on it?
Most of the time, of course, with the defense be pressuring me. And the main thing is Kyle getting, setting the screen downhill so I can get a speed going down. And if his man steps up, we got a shooter rising, and then he's running straight to the rim. And then once he runs straight to the rim, his man will be behind. He has the opportunity to seal. He has a wide open shot or a driving lane on the baseline, and he has a shooter on the opposite side or a diagonal pass that should be wide open.
If done correctly, why is a play like this so effective in the game?
Number one, spacing. Number two, you get two on the ball. Once two guys play the ball, most teams obviously have to protect the rim, and then if you got good shooters on the perimeter, which creates the spacing in the first place, now you can make the defense play catch up. So it really can be effective creating closeout situations.
Thanks, guys. A play Tennessee is drawn up to fool their opponents.
This is how the Vols pitch in.
Even when they aren't on the basketball court, the Vols are still doing their part to make Tennessee great. Members of the men's basketball team visited East Tennessee Children's Hospital to pass out posters and plenty of smiles. Spreading cheer, just another way the Vols pitch in.
Pitch in and do your part. Sponsored by Eastman, Food City, and Waste Connections. Promote sustainability. At Tennessee, good sports always recycle.
At Farm Bureau Health Plans, you may have heard us say, we've got you covered.
What does gotcha mean? It means no matter who you are.
Or what age.
Whether you just need coverage for one, or for you, your wife, or kids.
You've got choices for great health plans.
And Medicare supplements?
All our plans have options.
With different levels of coverage. And deductibles and co-payments.
Mom, can I get covered?
Of course. Have questions? Visit fbhealthplans.com or your local Farm Bureau office. We've got you covered.
Excellence is a choice to constantly set your expectations higher. It's how we receive the Magnet designation for outstanding patient care and nursing, a recognition only 7% of hospitals nationwide achieve. And it's earned by professional nurses who constantly stay at the forefront of medical care. Excellence is a commitment. The University of Tennessee Medical Center. Wisdom for your life.
Well, we all know the Power T is Tennessee. I love pulling out my big orange debit card. I want everybody to know that I'm committed to First Tennessee Bank the way First Tennessee Bank is committed to me. This is something really special because you understand the commitment that First Tennessee Bank has made to the University of Tennessee. You know that you're part of a great team and you're proud of it. You're proud to show that card and you know that you love the loyalty that they've given us. You'll find the Power T at First Tennessee.
In Tennessee, natural gas keeps going. Tennesseans know natural gas water heating heats water twice as fast as same-size electric. In Tennessee, natural gas keeps going. Tennesseans know natural gas home heat means fresh air warmth throughout your home. Natural gas keeps going. Tennesseans know natural gas means greater resale value. In Tennessee, man's best friend is
natural gas.
Almost.
It's time to announce the AutoZone Player of the Week. Get in the zone. AutoZone. In the zone for Tennessee was senior Armani Moore. Moore scored 10 points, had 7 rebounds, and 6 assists against TCU. More importantly, in the Kentucky game, he had a game-changing night. 18 points, a team-high 13 rebounds, and 4 assists. Congratulations to Armani Moore, our AutoZone Player of the Week. From parts to helpful advice, AutoZone has everything you need to get in the zone. AutoZone.
It's time now for Ask the Coach, presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Right stuff, low price, every day. Academy Sports and Outdoors, proud corporate sponsor of the Vols.
Question comes from Russell Wigren, and he wants to know how significant, as a coach, you can appreciate that, was Holly Warlick's 100th victory in 4 years on Thursday night.
Really, it's a remarkable feat when you think about it. When you become one of 17 coaches to do that, and then you think that, and they still can add to that. So when it's all said and done, really Holly has a chance to finish in the top probably 5 or so with that. And I think it's just remarkable that, again, we know that she was here as a player and had a great deal to do with building the program, then as an assistant coach through the years, and now taking over for Coach Summit. And doing that is something that's really, really remarkable. And
she's won 3 championships in her first 3 years.
I mean, think about that.
Yeah.
And you know, we all know what Coach Summit accomplished, but you know, Coach Summit was not on that list.
That's right.
And so, but
and
Holly,
you're not on the list either.
I'm a long ways from being on it, you know. And the thing about it that was really great, I think, is when you think about and again, the women's game has changed so much. Yeah. It's not 4 or 5 teams now. There's a bunch of teams that compete every year.
So congratulations to Coach Warlick. Now your team, big challenge Saturday at Arkansas, and then back home Tuesday night against Auburn.
It is, and you know, February is a month where everything kind of gets separated out, and there's going to be teams that are just going to try to hang on, and other teams are going to keep striving forward to try to really make it a great year. And no game's going to be easy, and you know, obviously we're going to get back into this situation where we're going to play, you know, South Carolina again, Auburn for the second time, and got Arkansas and then Kentucky, Vanderbilt. So this time of year is really the time of year where positions are separated.
So again, Tennessee plays at Arkansas on Saturday night, and then the Volunteers back home Tuesday night to take on the Auburn Tigers. And tickets are available for that game at uttix.com. Coach, have a good week.
Thanks, appreciate it.
And we'll show you highlights next week right here on The Rick Barnes Show.
This has been a presentation of the Vol Network, produced by IMG, the world's premier sports, media, and entertainment company. Produced at the Hand Digital Studio.